So one thing I'm looking forward to is that we have a whole bunch of cherry trees right by our apartment. So in the spring, that should be very beautiful.
Right? Which one?
It's already filming, so go ahead.
Okay. Come in.
Okay.
Into our apartment. We're having apartment tour.
My shoes are already off, so.
Yeah. So this is our apartment looks like. How apartment looks like?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Those are old lottery tickets that they used to have in Taiwan. I just think they look cool, so I bought a bunch and used them as art.
We had our garbage here. So this is one of the like not really annoying because here in Japan you need to like separate the cans, the bottles, you need to pull out those cover on it. Yes, the trash. Yeah.
Yeah.
So unlike in Taiwan where we used to live, like you just like
Trash in one bag.
Yeah, trash and then all
Recycle in another bag.
Yeah.
Except for like the glass bottles.
Yeah. So unlike in Philippines or even or other countries, so when you enter the apartment, so it's more like living room first, right there.
Yeah, a lot of them, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, here's our kitchen. Yeah, so the kitchen. So here's the toilet.
Yep, it's a toilet.
Yeah. So
There's really not
the
much to
toilet
say.
that you're thinking. So because most of the apartment I saw online. Yeah, apartment I saw online. So their boilers like those, those Japanese thingy like the very techy one.
Mm-hmm.
So we only have
This is a low-tech one.
Yeah.
Here's the circuit breaker. It took Jen a long time to figure out, first, how to reset it, and second, how to not trip it all the time. Did you want to show people the fridge?
Yeah, so here's a rack.
So it's a refrigerator on top, freezer on the bottom.
Yep.
That confused Jen at first.
Yeah, so here's our like washing, a bathroom.
The bathroom.
This is what my husband loves. Because we love taking.
Jen takes really long baths.
Yeah.
We have a washing machine. We don't have a dryer. We just hang it out on the balcony, which you'll see later.
Which is fine.
Sink. Pretty normal sink.
Maybe it's a problem when during snow where there's no sun. Like,
No, that'll still dry.
yeah, I hope it will dry. So this is our living room. So this is the bathroom. So normally Japanese people eat there, like it's their dining room right there.
Yeah, like a dining table.
Yeah, dining table. But we use it as like a computer table.
Yep.
Where my husband works.
And you watch K-dramas.
Yes.
There's a TV. We've never turned it on. Lots of decorating. Jen put some masks up. The awesome dragon art, of course, is something that I would pick. I got that in Taiwan. I also took some of the stock certificates and banknotes and turned them into art. Same over here. This one has a problem with slipping down. I've fixed it so many times I'm not going to deal with it now, and maybe I'll try something new next time when lots of stuff slip down.
So when you open this,
Yep. So here's where we hang our laundry. They have a nice thick pole. Yeah. As you can see up here, it looks like an air conditioner, but what is it?
a heater.
Yes.
Yeah, it's also an heater.
And also an air conditioner.
It's a 2-in-1.
It's a 2-in-1, which is really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is my favorite part. This on the living room, the plant,
Yeah.
Those that have
Some
that.
real, some not so real.
I'll probably add those.
We add more.
Yeah.
Just like the blank wall, we'll probably put some art up there.
Yeah. So here it's our.
Jen also decided we need to go with a theme for the figurines here. So I got this one first for like when she's trying to talk and I'm at work. And then she figured that this one was a cute addition. So of also like, don't talk so much.
And then here's our
Bedroom.
bedroom. Master's bedroom. Master's bedroom. Yeah. So it's not the bedroom that they use. Like a normal bedroom. Like a foam, right? What's the bed?
Like a bed frame.
Yeah, so it's a very Japanese style.
Yeah.
Like just this. Yeah, so it's winter. Since it's winter, so we need to have this very thick blanket. Yes, like 2 blankets, especially when it's negative blanket yourself.
Like -4.
Yes, and with the help of my best friend during winter.
Jen likes the heater more than me sometimes.
Yeah, Dylan doesn't need this, I think.
I'm used to much colder environments than you are. I didn't grow up in a tropical country.
Yes.
So for the bed, what we have is we have 2 futons that we've laid next to each other. And then we put a blanket between them. And we just kind of sleep on that. So this is actually one of the lanterns that was hanging outside my apartment in Taiwan. It fell down, so it became a decoration in my apartment, and it's followed us here. Another one of the brilliant design things by Dylan. The best interior designer out of us.
So.
We have very different styles.
Yeah, so here's your cabinet.
So we have some closets here.
Yeah, so we haven't like bought those like things we really need. Because we're just here for like more than a month. Yeah, and for those days, so 2 weeks we're
Isolated.
Yeah, we're mainly at home. Yeah. And then
Here's more of the clothes and stuff.
yeah.
So you notice like all of my stuff fits in this little area right here.
Yeah, this is my husband's on the left side.
And Jen's stuff sneaks onto the left
on
side
right
too.
side. Actually, this is I
So you can look, Jen is going to break this thing at some point.
no, I kept all the summer clothes down here. The winter clothes are kind of heavy, so I kept all the summer clothes down there. So yeah, I hate winter. Yeah, that's it.
So the view from our windows is really nice. Once again, you can see all those cherry trees. So in the spring, this is going to be really beautiful when they're all flowering. Off in the distance there, that big building's the hospital. And it's a short walk to the train station. Where that crosswalk is, that goes onto a bicycle trail, which brings me most of the way to work, or most of the way to the train station if I'm taking the train to the other location. I think I covered this in the one of our videos about being in isolation, but right next door, that's the parking lot for a grocery store. So we're very close to a grocery store. This is Jen's favorite place during the winter. The kotatsu.
And then the kitchen.
So it's a table, and underneath the table, you can see the wire going in. There's a heating element, and so the heating element gets nice and hot, and then the blanket catches the heat, so that it stays warm underneath it.
Yeah, but normally Japanese people use this as the dining table.
Yeah, use a lot as a dining table.
Dining table.
Pretty much every house has one, unless maybe unless you live really far south.
It's really a dining table, but now, for us, it's not that hard to eat like this. It's just that we prefer eating like this. Like
It's also, I think, because, I work a lot on the computer.
Yeah.
Jen watches a lot on the computer. But I mean, if we really wanted to and it was cold, it wouldn't be hard to like clear everything off the table and then put stuff back on.
Yeah, yes.
Just moving stuff around.
That's true. But...
I haven't found it unbearably cold, personally, but Jen has.
Yeah.
Overall, I'd say it's a really nice place.
Yeah.
Because a lot of Japanese apartments get a reputation of being, oh, it's a shoebox. Oh, it's tiny.
True.
This place doesn't feel very tiny.
Yeah, that's true for us, like for both of us.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, we've seen a lot of apartment tours in YouTube, like those you know, ALTs and the teachers and all, or foreigners who is here. So we've seen their apartment tours, and most of them has a tiny space.
Or much smaller.
Yeah, for them. I mean, they're alone.
Yeah. And they also, well, the teacher who was in this apartment before us, she was also alone.
Oh, yeah.
But I think a lot of those are also in bigger cities. Like, we're not in a huge city, so I think we have a lot more space. Yeah. And it's much bigger than my old place in Taiwan. That place was probably the size of our living room.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I like this place.
Me too.
Other than the cold, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, it's snowing. Hala.
This is, I think, Jen's first time seeing snow. Hey, you want to go outside?
What?
We can go outside and look at the snow.
Come and fly away with me. 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 Come and fly